Good morning, friends. Let's start. Let's continue from last where we have leave. Starting with what we have learned yesterday. Basically, I'm going to cover. I'm going to brief each and everything. Yesterday, we have learned about the what exactly the sales promotion, how much types of sales promotion. Just like we have learned yesterday, two types of sales promotion. One is for trade, and one is for directly customer relationship. So there is these two kind of sales promotion we have seen yesterday, and how what is the there is some tools which we are using for sales promotion, buy one get one free, or some coupons and different kind of advertisements. With the help of that, companies or organization are doing the sales promotion. The same way, we have seen the trade, how the trade promotion is going on with the help of different trade fair, and we have seen yesterday some example in which we have seen the cafe coffee day of example of some cafe coffee day, which a guy is carrying a cafe coffee day coffee mug, or I can say kettle over there, and they are distributing different coffee to different person to test and check this. The same way, we can see the trade show. In the trade show, the companies are basically showing their product in the fair or trade, through which the customer are coming over there and they are getting the product. Basically, in the trade show, basically the companies are educating. The main purpose of the trade show is company to educate the give to educate about the product, and according to that, company will do something. So here we can see the steps of the selling process. What exactly the steps we are going to check. Yesterday we have seen the generation leads. I have told you how to generate a lead. We are generating a lead with the help of different kind of sources. We have online sources. We have some outsource through which we are getting the leads. And if you tie up some organization from there, you are getting the leads. Then how to qualify the leads? What the leads you are getting, that are those are your prospects. So from converting from prospect to suspects, we require. Suppose you have called yesterday. We have seen I have called around 100 people who are my prospects, and only 100 out of 100 only 20 people are interested to buy my product. So they are become my prospect. From suspect to prospect, they become my prospect, and from prospect to going deeply and finding out what exactly the people who actually want my product, and through which I can close my sale. So these are some process yesterday we have seen, and we are going to check each and every process one by one separately. So starting time spent in a key steps of selling process. So here you can see we are generating a lead. The key selling steps, these are the key selling steps. Generating leads is in the traditional selling it required high, but in relationship selling low. Because why generating in a traditional selling high? Because here a company, I can say that the consumer is not directly connect directly with the company, but anyhow company has to call to the consumer. I meant to say it basically in the B2B sell. This is happening in the B2B sell. So company has to call, or through which they generate a lead, and they have to call, they have to do phone call, and some other way they need to create some leads through which they can sell their product. But in the relationship selling, lead generation is not required, because customer directly come to the shop and any retail mall, and they will buy the product directly. So there is no need of any calling and all. Then qualifying leads, here it is low, but here it is high. Why it is low over here in traditional selling? Because when you call the customer, it is very difficult to convince the customer on a phone, because we have seen when the insurance people are calling us, or any financial institution are calling us to sell their product. So it is very difficult that we in a single line we can I can say they can convert the call. It is difficult, very difficult. And in the relationship management is very much high, because qualifying a lead, it is not tough, because you are convincing with physical evidence and all. You have a product in front of you, have a customer over there. So checking all these things, qualifying a leads is very high in a relationship selling. Then probably needs, it is low, very low in traditional selling, because when you qualify the leads, you are not sure that what the either actually they want a product and they want this product, and they otherwise they don't want this product. So it is very difficult to understand these things on a cell phone itself, but it is very high in the relationship selling, because when a customer directly interacting with you, it is very easy to understand the customer requirement, and according to that you can convert the customer into the final sale. Then develop solution. You are developing solution for that, what exactly the requirement. According to that you are making your prospect and all. But at the same time it is very high in relationship selling, because you need to develop relationship for the future purpose also. But here there is not much in the traditional sale, it is not much requirement. Then handle objection is very high over here. Why? Because in the traditional selling, basically we are working on a B2B sales, and in the B2B we are more and more towards handle objection, different kind of objection through which we can sell our product. Because we need to check the technicality of the product, we need to check I can say that we need to give training to the consumer, we need to give training, because some products are very critical and technically very required the people who is very technically sound. So handle objective is also over there. And selling in the relationship selling, it is very low, because there is no any training kind of requirement to give to the person directly to the consumer here. And there is no training, there is no technical product, much technical, I can say complex product. And then close the sales is very high over here. Why? Because you are doing a lot of effort over here. In traditional selling you are doing a lot of effort, but in the same time in the relationship selling we are not doing that much effort. My mean to say, customer will come and we need to educate the customer, and if he is interested, definitely he buy the product. And follow up is very low in traditional sales, because they basically depends on the cost. They are seeing a cost very much, so they can switch some other company and all. But in the relationship it is very high follow up, so we need to follow up with that particular customer. So these are some time spent in the key steps which we have found in the traditional selling as well as in the relationship selling. So you can see the how we generating a leads. I have told you through advertisement. We can give the advertisements who require this product, who can require this product can contact. You can see the yellow pages will come. So yellow pages is basically nothing but with the help of that you can generating a leads. Then you can give the publicity. You give your product to the public, and if the person want the product, they can directly approach you through. This is another type of generating a leads. Then we can do the direct mail, telemarketing. Telemarketing I have told you, which is nothing but a cold calling. You are doing the cold calling directly to the consumer in B2B market, and you're selling your product. Then direct mail, you can directly send the mail, because what happens in directly sending a mail, most of the time when you're sending a mail, customer are not interested to see your mail, because they have a lot of mails and they found this mail is coming from any advertisement. They directly skip the mail or they directly delete the mail. So basically in this scenario, I can say that telemarketing is best. Obviously direct mail is also, for some organization, is working very nicely, but some organization it is not. So telemarketing and directly mail for generating a leads. Then cold calling, I have told you, cold calling in the sense you are getting some data from outsourced company. So there is two way to do cold call. Either you outsource the company on the behalf of you, they are going to cold call. Otherwise you can also do a cold calling from yours end. So this is the two-way cold calling you can do. Then internet websites, internet website in the sense you have your sites, you have your websites, you have internet through which you are getting leads, because nowadays most of the company have the form. If you have any requirement, you can directly upload your requirement to the directly to their websites, and they will approach you. So this is another way of generating leads. Then referrals is also, if I am getting something good, so I will refer my another colleague or some other companies that this company is giving the best product, so you will go there and buy their product. So referrals is there. Then networking is also play an important role, because networking, how much network you have in your for your organization, with the help of that you are getting good generating leads, because networking play an important role in generating a leads. Then we have a trade show. I have told you that trade show is also the same way playing an important role to generating a leads, because when you're going to trade show, consumer are coming over there, customer are coming over there, and they will directly see your product, and they will give you a number, and also in the future you can contact with them. Then company records, whatever the records they have, past records, so according with the help of that they can generating leads. So these are some parameters, or these are some points with the help of that companies basically generating a leads. Cold calling. So what exactly the cold calling? A form of lead generation in which the salesperson approaches potential buyer without any prior knowledge of the prospect's need or financial status. So see, prior knowledge, here is no prior knowledge that either the person is want this product or not. So you basically in the cold calling, what you are doing, you keeping around 10 to 15 or 20 numbers in front of you in your diary or in your laptop, whatever, 50 or 100 at least in a day. In a day, basically a company target, you need to call at least 100 people, 100 to 150 people, so that how much cold calling you are doing, how much calling you are doing a day, there is chance of converting from suspects to prospect is very high. If you're calling around 100 people every day, at least I'm telling you, at least 20 people maybe want that particular product. I have done this, so I'm very much familiar with this. So a form of lead generation is a salesperson approaches potential buyer. They are reaching the potential buyer without any prior knowledge of the prospects. So they are reaching the buyer, they are calling them, and they are asking them that we have this product, if you interested in this product, so you can purchase from us. So this is kind of financial status. They are seeing they are not seeing the financial status, either they are not seeing the needs, either the particular product they want to buy or not, but they directly call them and they want to sell our product. Just like an example, we have seen in daily basis, we are getting a lot of calls from the insurance company, from the finance company, from the mutual funds, for the mutual funds. So we are getting daily calls. These are nothing but a kind of cold calls in which they are calling us, and they want credit card especially. They want to sell their product, either financial product, either any other product. They want to sell their product through convincing us on the basis on the phone itself. So this is they are doing nothing but we are suspects for that, and they are trying to convert into the prospects. So if sometimes what happens when they are going to call us, sometimes we don't have a requirement, but still we want to see their product. We want to go through once what exactly the products and how we are going to take that product through. So they are convincing them that if you do not want to buy the product, at least go through once. We are sending our sales representative in your office or in your house. You just go through once the product and let us know if you require, then we'll definitely give you this product. This kind of X and Y kind of scenario they are going to give us. So with the help of that, we are giving our if they want to give us a show that we are interested. They want to give a chance that we are interested in this thing, so that we can go over there. We can send our executive over there. So then when they are sending the executive, then responsibility of the executive to convert that particular customer into the prospects. So these are basically cold calling only for the suspects. Then qualifying leads. How you qualifying the leads? First, you recognize the need, what exactly the need you have. if you don't recognize the need, in the sense sometimes you are getting directly needs from the customer, sometimes, but sometimes not. So when you are getting directly needs from the customer, then well and good, because there no need to call to the customer. You are getting, because needs directly come from the customer required this, so you need to directly sell the product. But sometimes you don't know about the requirement of the customer, so that time it is very important to understand the requirement of the customer. According to that, you customize your product, or you sell your product. Then second, very important to understand the requirement. If you don't know, if you don't know the customer, if you don't uh, know the customer, if you don't understand the requirement of the customer, then it is very tough to sell any product in the market. Because we know that, see, if the customer don't have a sensitivity in the tooth, so it is very difficult to sell the Sensodyne, because it is very much costly. Sensodyne is very costly. So whenever why the Sensodyne has come because they know that now the customer, now the people are getting issue in their teeth, sensitivity is issue, and different kind of issues. So they have come with a unique solution to reduce the sensitivity. They come with the Sensodyne. So the same way, now the different companies, apart from the Sensodyne, we can see that Colgate is coming with their sensitivity product, and then Pepsodent is coming with their sensitivity product. So after they recognize there is a need of product to heal the sensitivity of of the customer, so they are coming with a different kind of product. So you can see there's some buying power. Second is recognition need, and second is buying power, which is also affecting generating a lead. Buying power in the sense, either customer is really ready to buy this product or not. Buying power in the sense, this customer is really ready to buy the product, they are really required to buy the product. Why they require, what is the buying power of the customer, how much expense they can, how much budget they have, how much expense they can do. So it is very much important in both B2B and B2C. My mind is a traditional sales and trade sales, and as well as relationship sales. In both, buying power is very much important. Then we have receptivity and accessibility. Accessibility in the sense, either we can approaching to whom we are approaching, either in the trade, B2B or B2C market, either it is easily approachable or not. Otherwise it is too tough. If the person is not easily approachable, if you're looking any person, if you are looking for any XYZ organization, if we are not able to approach them, it is not easy approachable, so it is too difficult to convert the sales, to convert the lead. So this is, these three, I can say these 3 points, or these 3 tools are very much important to qualifying the leads. Then we have a need assessment. Why we require a need? We need to understand the need. If we don't understand the need, it is too difficult to sell our product. See, same time we have seen, I have given an example of sensitivity. If the person have a sensitivity in their tooth, they have a cavity in their tooth, so company is coming with a different products. We see companies are nowadays it's become very clever. They understood what is the requirement of the customer, what exactly customer is looking for. So according to that customer, companies are making their product. If the customer required a product which is heal their sensitivity, so they come with a sensitivity product. So nowadays different kind of customized product coming into the market for different kinds of needs. You know that even if you know that Digene, which is very unique product for digestion, and it is basically used for acidity and all. So you know that Eno and Digene, these 2 products, which initially when we have there is no flavor in the market. When Digene has come, or when Eno has come, initial days, around 10 to 15 or 20 years back, there is no any kind of flavor. But now you know that company understand, apart from these tactics, company want to sell the product with different flavor, because nowadays people are very choosy, people are very health oriented, people are very health conscious. So what they want different kind of flavor also within their in their medicines. I can say that this is a kind of medicines. So in which Diagene you can see is coming the different flavor. They are coming with the mint flavor. They are coming with the ginger flavor. And the same time you can see the Eno is coming with the different flavor. They assess the needs of the customer. They assess assessment. They have done assessment of the customer requirement. After that they are changing their flavor. Eno, you know, there's it's coming nowadays around 8 to 10 different flavors. They are coming with a jeera flavor, they are coming with the ajwain flavor, they are coming with the lemon flavor, they are coming with different kinds. You can understand this much of flavor, what ingredients we are using regularly in our kitchen, they are coming with those kind of flavors. So you can see they actually want to make a relationship with the customer, so that they can understand the requirement of the customer. So that's why they are coming with the different assessment. They are coming with the different flavors. So a determination of the customer's specific needs and wants and the range of options a customer has to satisfy. So it's become a range. We have a different kind of flavor, so we have a range. If we are going to compare the two products same times, if I'm going to compare Eno and Soda G, which is another form of, I can say that the same product in another form. So you can compare the Soda G and Eno. So these are two different products, but motto is same. The product motto is same, but they are different products. So they want to compete both itself in the market. So they come with a different flavor, because I have told you, customer looking for nowadays options. They want different options, because I myself, if I'm going to buy an Eno, so I will they will ask, might be shopkeeper will ask me which flavor you want. So I will tell you that I will need a lemon flavor, I need a ginger flavor. So different kind of flavor has come into the market. Why? Because they want to make more bigger portfolio for a single product. What if the portfolio is big in the product market, so they will get a good customer requirement is more and more. Because nowadays initial days, when you have seen, if you have one thing, it is okay, you will take that one thing in your entire 8 to 10 years. But nowadays what customer is looking for, some different kind of product in each and everywhere. Customer wants something new. So how are you going to sell the new product? How are you going to interact with the customer? How you make a relationship with the customer? These are options. If you're not available these kind of options, so it is very difficult to indulge with your customer, to make a proper relationship with your customer. So customer assessment is very much important. Determination of the customer specific needs. If you understand the customer specific needs, if customer don't have a sensitivity and you are going to sell a sensitive product to him, so he will not going to buy. So he will become irritated that I don't have a sensitivity, why is selling me the sensitive product? I have a cavity, I don't have a sensitivity in my teeth, so why should I take the sensitive product, sensitivity Colgate or sensitivity Sensodyne? I will go something which is have unique for cavity, and I will go some pest which is unique for cavity. Why should I go for sensitivity? So you need to understand the customer requirement first of all. If you're not going to understand the customer requirement, so it is too difficult to sell your product. So when you're pitching your product, so it is very important to understand the requirement. See, that day is gone when companies are making the product and selling the product. They are forcing to their salesperson to sell the product. Nowadays, company basically initially understand the requirement of the customer, and on the basis of that customer making a product. The best example is Sensodyne. Second is different flavors of Eno. You can see nowadays Eno is coming in the different flavors. Might be future in some other you can say some other company will come, they understand the requirement of the consumer and they will come with some different kind of product. So you can see these are some specific needs they understand and doing the assessment of the need, and after that they are making the product and the requirement. So consultative salesperson, salesperson must know everything A salesperson, who is a salesperson? Who is basically represent an organization. He is representing an organization to for that to sell their product. So you can see the salesperson must know everything about product and services. What exactly the product he want to sell, what exactly the services. Example, HUL is selling. Suppose HUL has different kind of product. They have a very large product portfolio. So they are selling the product and services. They have a customer base, they have a competition, they have a industry. So a salesperson definitely know about their product and services. If the salesperson itself don't know about their product and their services, so it is too difficult to sell the customer. So salesperson is very much attentive about their product. What is the product? Because I have seen lot of times when the salesperson is coming to you, and if you're asking some query to them, they will give you the answer, I will get back to you, or I need to ask to my senior manager or senior. So this kind of query, if you are going to tell this kind of answer you are going to give to the customer, so customer will understand that you don't have a knowledge of the product or your services. So might be they will not going to buy your product, might be, or they will switch your product. So this product requirement, product services, you need to thoroughly understand your product. Because see, in the company basically not giving you all product, you don't need to sell your R product. They are giving you one product line only to sell your product. Suppose the HUL salesperson giving you the product line only for soaps. So you need to sell the soaps. So you need to understand what exactly the soaps is, what ingredients they are using, what is the weight, what is the cost, each and everything. So suppose Lux has come. Hindustan Unilever, I think do you remember that Hindustan Unilever launched a Lux when they come with the Lux, and they have put some coin, 1 gram coin inside a Lux. So when you're using the Lux and when you are about to finish your soap, you are getting a gold coin. So it is not in every soap, but it is in some soaps. So the people that time is very eager to buy the Lux, because they are thinking that somehow if you are getting a 1 gram coin, so you will get a lot of things. So it is kind of eagerness, or it is kind of greediness of the people. So they are buying the Lux, lot of Lux. So this is kind of a sales promotion have done by the Hindustan Unilever that time to sell their product. So this kind of activity has been done by a lot of organization. I think a lot of time back we have seen that. I think 10 to 15 years back we have seen that some XYZ, I don't remember the name of the organization, but they put some coupons in their surf, in the washing powder, inside a washing powder, and they want to sell. They are asking that if you're getting that particular coupon, you will get 10,000 or 5,000 rupees. So this kind of sales promotion is done by the organization. Definitely they are doing this kind of stuff. Then customer. So salesperson must know about their customer. If you don't know the customer, then it's too difficult. So basically salesperson is directly selling their products retail stores, small, because the HUL salesperson directly communicating with the retail stores. They are selling their product to the retail store. They are making a franchisee. They are making a channels. They are making a dealers. So the main work of this salesperson is making the channels, dealers, making a distribution ships. Those stuff they have to taken care. So this is very important. How the customer is, how the salesperson is creating a channels, how they are working on these stuff. So it is very important. So on the basis of that, they are making these are their customers. Basically, customers for the HUL, their channel and their dealers. So when they are creating a dealer or channel, they are selling their product with the help of dealer and channels. They are not selling product directly to the consumer. So they want make channel or a dealer very strong. They do not want make a loose, so they can directly communicate with the customer, because they are responsible. The channel and dealer are responsible to communicate with the customer. And they are selling directly product to the retailers, small retailers, and they are their customer. So HUL has a customer like channel and distribution, and distributor has a customer of retailer, and the retailer has customer directly end users. So these are kind of chain of customers over here. So each and every customer has to known by the salesperson, either your channel member, either your retailer, either your end consumer. Sometimes HUL directly do the audit or survey kind of stuff. They are directly go to the dealer or distributor and asking the question that your salesperson, you're satisfied with salesperson or not, and then directly go to the retailer that whatever the product we are going to give to the dealer or distributor, either that products or that profit are reaching to the retailer or not. So these kind of stuff are very well known by the HUL. And their competition, obviously, if the salesperson don't know about their competition, then you cannot do anything, I can say. So salesperson must know their competition. Who are their competitors? Number one, just like Hindustan Unilever have a Procter and Gamble. They're one of the biggest, I can say, the rival or competitor. Then they, in the FMCG market, they have a Marico, they have a Dabur, they have a Parle. So there is different kind of product basically these companies are using, and the same way the Hindustan Unilever also. So salesperson must know everything about the competitor. So they have know their product folio, they know about their product range in the terms of money. They have to know what their customer are doing, how their product folio is working on, what is the they have to compare basically their balance sheet, profit and loss ratio. So these things are very much important. A salesperson has to do when they are going to check their customer competition, the industry. So a salesperson must know what is the industry, how the industry is going on, what is the future of this industry, and how we can make more and more valuable this industry. Just like GST has come, so GST has impacted almost all the industry, but it will FMCG industry, which anyhow giving the good response through GST, so they are getting a good positive response. So they know that what exactly the impact of any new law or any new thing which coming into the market. So they have to know about their own industry at least. So developing and proposing solutions. So how you develop sales proposal and sales presentation. So sales proposal, you have done the sales. See, in the generating leads, we have seen there is in the sales funnel, we have seen there is a different kind of sales, starting with the generating lead and closing the calls, in which these two points is also come. One is sales promotion and sales presentation. So sales proposal is what you have done each and everything. Then proposal is come to you that you want this product. Then sales proposal has come, either you want to this product or not. So when you do the sales proposal, so you required a sales presentation, because see, sometimes some products basically in the finance or in the insurance or in the IT, some products you cannot directly, because there is no physical product. These are not physical. There is two kind of products that we know, tangible or intangible. Tangible product is those kind of product which you can touch and feel, and intangible is kind of product where you cannot feel those product. So those intangible product, I can say that just like IT software, those, and after that financial products, and these are products are intangible products. So for that you require a presentation. Obviously you require a presentation for some physical products also, but more in this area, in intangible products. So in intangible products you require to go to the customer place. You need to meet their higher management, might be CEO, MD, or just like president and all, and you need to give presentation, because this is very much important. See, if you are selling a software, suppose you need to, when you're selling a software, so initially you have done the cold calling. After cold calling, might be customer will call you to see your presentation, what exactly your product and how it is work. So they will call you and they want to see your product. So they will see your product in each and every way. So you need to prepare a presentation for that around for that particular presentation. Might be you have to run on their boardroom, company's boardroom. So you will go over there and you start running this kind of presentation on their boardroom. So there is not a single people, there lot of people will sit apart from their top management. and they will ask you the different kind of queries. So you need to be prepared to answer their query. If you're not able to answer your query, then it will give you the negative impact. So sales presentation is also a part of prospecting a solution. So when you're going to give their, I can give you the my own experience in which I have done these. I went for a sales presentation and in the boardroom of one of the XYZ company, and I was there and I was doing my presentation. I have seen that almost every team, from every team, one member is available there because I was selling a software. So every member of team, every department was there. Just like in HR, one person from for HR from in HR, one person was there from, I can say that from HR, then from another finance department, one person is there, from production one person is there. So each and every person will sit over there and they want to see your software. So what and the top management and the purchase department basically who want to purchase the software, and top management is basically, I can say that they are decision maker. They will take the decision either you need to buy this product or not. So on this time, how impactful your presentation is, it is very much important. So how what impact it is going to make you on the mind of the consumer, it is very much important. So impactful and tactful presentation will give you a good marks or 100 marks, I can say that, in terms of selling your product. So if your presentation is very good, you can easily convince the consumer and ask them that I have a good product, so you can buy my product, I will give you this much of discounts, this and that. Negotiation is also might be happening over there itself only. So because they like their product, they like your product, they like your presentation. And basically in IT, what happened after presentation, if they like their product, so they will directly ask you to run the pilot project. A pilot project is nothing but you need to run your software in their company for at least for a week. So they want to check your product, they want to see how to run your product, they want to see what is the issue in your product, what exactly the issue they are getting. If they are not getting any issue, they will definitely buy your product. They will send you the purchase order, PO, and they will buy your product. So this is kind of sales presentation and all you need to give over there. So how you are going to give the powerful presentation for this kind of environment? So you need to be well prepared. You have to prepare very well. You need to know each and every answer. What the query might be coming in their mind. You need to understand first, and you need to definitely ask the answer of their queries. So if you're not going to ask the query, then it will give you the negative impact. I have told you this. So be well prepared. If you guys are doing your if you're in a sales representative, so you should be well prepared with your, I can say, the PPTs and all. After that, you have to know about your product, each and everything. Then use eye contact. Basically, eye contact is very much important. The way I am representing my slides over here and doing eye contact with you guys, so the same way you need to do. You need to present the presentation in the boardroom, and you need to do the eye contacts with each and every person over there. Then only you can give them positive response, and then after that you will get a good response at the same time from the consumer. Then ask open-ended question. Then there should be one open-ended question. You have to ask open-ended question each and with everyone. So they will ask you, because there is each and every department are sitting over there. A representative has come for each and every department. So the top management will ask each and everyone definitely that either you understand about the product or not, or you have some queries, so you can ask over there. So these kind of questions, which is called open-ended questions, they will ask something to you and you can ask something to them. So these are kind of open-ended questions will go on. Be poised, you have to be. Use hand gesture and voice inflection. You have to use you have to hand gesture, and your voice should be very clear so that the person who is listening, you can easily understand you. There is no punctuation, there is no mistake in your voice, and there is no fumbling and all. These kind of steps should not be there, so that they can understand each and everything. Focus on the customers. You need to, this is very much important, and these are about these all points, upper points, all about their presentation, but main focus on your customer needs. What exactly the customer requirement? Customer want Windows, or you're going to sell them Linux? It is not possible. Customer want that I need want a tally, and you're going to sell some other software, so it is not. So whatever the customer requirement, you need to understand. If you're not understanding your customer requirement, then it is too difficult to sell your product, because customer will not show the interest to see your presentation. They will definitely, they understand that I don't have this kind of requirement, why he's giving this kind of presentation to me. Then focus on the customer need. Incorporate visual elements. So you need to incorporate visual elements in the sense, some dynamic thing you need to add. Sometimes if you want, you can add also how your product is used, how your product is utilized in some picture, or some, I can say that some videos you can utilize. So these kind of, with the help of that, actually the customer has been attentive, should be there. You know, it should not be boring like that, should be attentive. So you need to be understand the customer requirement, and you need to be so much I can say intelligence that customer will be sit over there for at least for half an hour and an hour, so they can understand your requirements. So it should be visual elements. Know how to operate an AV equipment. You have to know each and everything, how to operate the ultraviolet equipment and all. Make sure the equipment, all whatever the equipments you are going to take over there, it should be work properly. I mean to say, if you are taking a laptop, or you are taking some other small laptop, or whatever the stuff you are getting and taking a pen drive over, it should be work. It is not like that you go over there in the customer place and suddenly your laptop is not working, or your PPT is not working properly. So these things should not be happening. So you need, for that you need to do practice, practice and practice. So these three practice, why I have written, because these should be done before you are making customer needs, when you're going to meet the customer. So this should be there. These points, what I have think that is very much important to understand. So I have written these points, and same times I have written practice, 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 because without practice you cannot speak in front of your customer. So this is very much important, how you speak in front of your customer, because you have to know, understand about the customer and all. So how you handling the objections? See, we have seen till now, we are going through funnel what we have seen initially. So we have come to handling objection. View objection as request for information. All objection you have to understand as a requirement, as an information. Whatever the queries have been asked by the customer, queries is nothing but an objections. So objections or query are both similar. So you have to understand what objections are requested for information they have been asked to you. So you need to understand what information they have asked me, and how I am going to answer those questions. So for that you need to be thoroughly prepared. If you're not thoroughly prepared, you cannot answer their questions. So basically you need to be very much thoroughly know each and everything about your product and services. Anticipate specific objection. Might be there is some specific objections, so you can anticipate that this kind of question may be asked to you. So for that you have to be prepared. So basically my main answer is there, you have to be thoroughly prepared. Investigate the objection and with the customer. So you have to investigate. Sometimes you don't get the answer, so same time you can say that I will investigate on this and I will get back to you. Might be because you cannot give, you don't know each and everything at the same time. So sometimes you need to send the mail to mail them. Sometimes they will ask you a question on the mail itself, not face to face. So that time you need to give answer to the investigation with the help of investigation. Be aware of competitors' products. So if you're not aware of the competitor products, it is very difficult, because customer itself asks you these questions, because they are asking that you are giving me this product, you are giving me the Windows in 500 rupees, but that particular company, XYZ company, is giving me then 300 rupees. Why? So that time you need to compare. So these points, if you don't know that what is the product, what is the cost of your competitor's company, and what is the AMC and what is the budget, those stuff, it is too difficult to sell the product to the So I have told you in the two slides back, I have told you, you can see that here I have told you the salesperson must know about their competition. So if you don't know the competition itself, because they will ask you, they will bombarding you like a heavily questions. So you have to understand these 4 points, you have to thoroughly understand, otherwise it is too difficult to convince them. So be aware of the competitor's product, what the competitor's product is there, and how they are selling their product, what exactly the way, the tactics they are using. Stay calm. You have to stay calm, because you cannot agitate or you cannot aggravate what the question they are asking. On the basis of that, use the objection to close the sale, and after that, if all the queries have been solved, so immediately you can ask that, can we close the deal right now? If everything is finalized, their budget, your negotiation is, everything happens, so you can directly ask them, can we close the deal right now? So closing the sale, how you close the sale? So closing the sale, you can see there is something after that I have told you, closing the sales is come. So look for customer signals. You can see gesture, with the help of gesture of your customer, that customer is readily looking for this product or not. So with the help of gesture of the customer, you can understand, yes, this product I can sell to my customer, and customer is really want this product. So with the help of gesture of signals from your customer, you can understand this. Keep an open mind. Open mind in the sense, you keep your mind open, what exactly the customer want, according to that you're selling the product or not. So keep an open mind. Your mind should be very much open in while selling your product. Negotiation is very much important. Obviously customer will do the negotiation when you're selling a product. Selling a product, negotiation on the budget, on the AMC, annual mandatory contract. So each and every steps they will do the negotiation with you. So they will ask you, I need this product in this much cost, and I need at least an year of AMC in free of cost. So that time you need to understand their requirement, and that time you need to basically negotiate with your customer, because negotiation is very important while you're closing the deal, while you're closing the sale. Tailor to each market. You have to understand each and every market, because if you don't understand your market, or you cannot give the proper answer related to your markets, then it is difficult to close your deal. So these 4 points, I can say that it is very much important while we are closing our deals. So look for the customer signals, open and keep an open on negotiation and tailor, in which negotiation is very much important, because with the help of negotiation you are closing the deal as soon as possible. You can see the family man Bizflix. I have given an example over here. So steps in selling process we have seen, starting from here. It is a continue process. It is a continue process. So starting generating leads we have seen, initializing how to generating a leads we have seen. Then we have seen qualifying leads, approaching to the customer. In approaching to the customer, the presentation and the boardroom meetings and the negotiation, everything can happen over here. Then developing and prospecting solutions, handling objection, and closing the deal. So these, and then after that follow. So these are the continue process. These are the if you are closing one deal, then you can come with another deal. So basically you need to continue. This is a continuous cycle. So you have to follow this, a continue process. You can see this is steps in the selling process. This is a continue process. This is a sales representative who is doing this kind of stuff. So describe the function of sales management. What exactly the sales management will do, we are going to check over here. So sales management, what is the responsibility of the sales management? So define sales goals and sales process. They basically define the sales goal. So see, basically management, what they are doing, they have set the KPI for each and every salesperson. KPI is the key process indicator, in which they will give a KPI to each and every salesperson. My mean to say, they will give you sales goal. They will give you the sales goal that you need in this quarter. You need to do sell of at least 50 CR, 50 crore or 100 crores on the basis of the product and company. So basically, they define the sales goal for their sales representative or sales manager, and after that they define the sales process also, how you are going to do the sales. So sales process is basically a very big, I can say, the process in which we have seen the each and every steps over here in the sales process itself. So sales process, starting from the generation of the lead and closing the deals, each and everything is involved over there. So we can see the sales process is there. Then we have seen the determine sales, the sales process. We understand the sales goal. We understand. So each and every company define the goals, sales goals in the sales, their KPI, in which area you need to go and sell your product. So they define the sales area, they define the sales goals, they define the sales process, each and everything they will define over there. Determine the sales force structure. What is the sales force structure over there? So what is the hierarchy? They will define the hierarchy of that, starting from the sales manager, the president, sales vice president, then sales director, then sales manager, and different geographical areas. So they will basically do the structure. They were making the organization structure for the sales force. Then they will bifurcate with the geographical base. On the basis of geographical, and they will bifurcate the sales, just like north, south, east, west for entire country, and for one particular city they will bifurcate 2 or 3 places. And then recruit and train sales force. What they are doing, they are also responsible for recruiting the person and training them as a sales force. So these stuffs are very much important. So they actually basically they recruit the people from different I can say MBA colleges or from different management colleges, and they train them in the sales force. They train them in the sales and they push into their sales force. So these things are very much important. Recruitment and training is cost on the company. So what they want, they know that at least 1 or 2 years the fresher is not going to give them much sales, but after 2 years they are pushing to the they were not a fresher now, so they are pushing them to bring a business, lot of business. So initially they understand 1 or 2 years they are not going to give any kind of pressure, but after 2 years you need to understand, you need to sustain a pressure. Then compensate and motive sales force. What exactly how compensation are going to give and what is the motivate, this is entire another chapter itself. I can say how the compensation is going to give to the salesperson. So there is a different kind of compensation. Some companies giving you the variable pay also. Some company give you the bonus. Some company give you, whatever the sales you are going to, the company give you on the basis of that margin. Just like if you suppose company has written in your contract that if you are doing 1 crore sales in quarter, the company will pay you 1 or 2% a kind of margin or kind of bonus to you. So this kind of compensation they will give you. So it will basically then motivating of the sales force. They will motivate you, giving you different kind of opportunity. I mean to say, they will give you the opportunity to work on site. Who is the best salesperson? They can give that. Who is the best salesperson? They will give you the opportunity to go outside and work like that. Suppose they have an opportunity in out of India. They have offices in different countries, and they want to sell. They want to motivate the sales force that if you are going to good in India, I will give you the opportunity to work in the US, Singapore, or some other. So this is kind of motivation they can give. They will motivate you with the help of some perks, car. They can give you the car. They can give you the flat. Depends on the company to company, and they can motivate this way. So basically, motivation is very much important for the sales force. If you're not motivating the sales force, it is difficult them to sell the product into the market, because sales force is a very tough job. Sales job is a very tough job. It is not a small job. It is very not an easy job, I can say that. So they have to, company has to be motivate the sales force, otherwise it is difficult to sell, do the selling. So company has to do the sales, motivate the sales force. So there is different way to motivate, just like I have giving them perks, giving them opportunity for on-site, and giving them proper a good training, so that they can getting a good responsibility, and they have to be elevate them. I mean to say, they have to be give them proposal, that if you are going to do this, I will make you a sales manager kind of. So appraisal, they have to give proper appraisal, and also these kind of few points I have include over here for motivation. Then compensation, I have told you, they will give you the compensation on the basis of what the sales you are doing. Then evaluate the sales on the basis of this. They are evaluating, they actually in every half year, it depends on company to company, because most of the company are doing quarterly basis and some half yearly basis. They have some KPI, they have set the KPI, and every quarter they do auditing. They evaluate, auditing in the sense they evaluate their sales force, how much work you have done and how much work we have provided you. So it depends on company to company. If the company has given you a lot of work and you fulfill the requirement of the company, what the target has set to you set by the companies, and you have achieved that target, obviously you will evaluate by very good marks and very good numbers, and might be company will give you good appraisal on quarterly basis or whatever. There is a lot of people in the sales, I have seen that they have a salary very small amount, they have very small amount of salary, but they are getting incentive very large. They are getting lakhs of rupees in incentive, 2 lakhs rupees in incentive, but the salary is very few. I think they are getting 20 to 30 to 40,000 in salary, but their incentive is monthly around lakhs to 1,50,000, like that, because they are pushing by the motivation that if I sell this product in the market, so I will get incentive of 1 lakh rupees. So this somewhere in their mind that I need an incentive, that's it. So somewhere in their mind that I need an incentive, so it is pushing them, it is motivating them to sell the product. So these kind of sales management responsibility, which is taken care by the management itself. So defining sales goal, I have told you, it is nothing but a KPI, key process indicator. See, KPI is not even in the sales, but it is everywhere where you are working. If you're working in a finance, there is also KPI. If you're working in IT, there is also a KPI. So KPI is key process indicator, which is set by the every manager, or I can say management team, to their subordinate. So what the companies are doing, companies basically, they have some software. Basically in the software they judge you. With the help of that software they judge you. What they are doing, they put your goals in the software, and they will judge that how much work you have done on that particular time. If they are doing in the quarterly basis, though, they will check how much how much points you have satisfied, how much objective you have satisfied in the quarter. So basically these those are objectives. KPI is nothing but objective for the customer. So what the KPI have been objective have been set by the company or management, either you satisfied on this KPI or objective or not. So defining sales goals is very much clear. So KPI is very much clear. What exactly the goals, it should be clear by the manager and management, as well as for the sales team also, sales force also, because if the salesperson don't understand what I need to sell and to whom I need to sell, so it is difficult them to sell the product. Very precise, it is very precise that this much of sell I need to do. So see, the main task of the sales force or salesperson to sell the product, nothing else. So the objective have been set by the management to sell the product is very precisely. So what is the precise they have given you, so you need to check that. Then measurable, it should be measurable. It should not like that, it should not measurable, so it should be measurable. So company can understand, companies can easily understand the requirement, and they can easily sell the product to the market. If it is not measurable, so it is here and there, so no one understands that. My mentor said it is not understood by the salesperson itself. Time is specific. There should be a time bound for each and every customer, each and every salesperson, that in the quarter you need to sell this much amount, in the half yearly you need to sell this much. So this is time based. So everything is in clear. It should be very clear. It should be precise. It should be measurable. It should be time specific. So these are defining goals. So you need to define these goals are very well. This is nothing but you need to set the KPI for the customer. Quota. A statement of an individual salesperson sales objective, usually based on the sales volume alone, but sometimes including key accounts, new accounts, repeat sales, and specific products. See, quota is nothing but you know that every salesperson have some quota. Quota in the sense you need to their salesperson objective based on sales volume. How much product you are going to sell. Sales volume is important over there. Sales volume in the sense in the size. It's basically related with the size. Just like sales volume, I have just like I am selling suppose AC air conditioner. Then the quarterly basis they have asked you need to sell at least 10 air conditioners. So this has become my quota. This is my sales volume I need to sell in every quarter. Then alone, but sometimes including key accounts, sometimes apart from that you need to add some, because these 10 you are selling your regular customer, but apart from that you need to add some more customer each and every quarter. So this is also important, that company have said, give you the quota that you need to sell the 10 ACs or regular customer, but you need to add at least 10 more customers each and every quarter. So this become a quota for a sales person. So quota is very much important. So each and every salesperson have to understand their quota. So quota has been taken care by the company itself. They are defining the quota for each and every salesperson. So sales force structure, how the sales forces work. So they have a geographical region, their product line, marketing function, marketing and industry, and individual kind of account. So you can see the geographical region. So company basically, I have told you, bifurcate the sales force on the basis of geographical. So suppose a company is selling their product only in Mumbai, so they will bifurcate the Mumbai in 4 to 5 parts. Just like western region, suburb region, then we have a town side, they will give you a particular area. So on the basis of that they can give you central, they can give you harbor line. So on the basis of region they will bifurcate the sales force. They were not each and every person going to sell the product in a specific area, only one area. No, what this company will do, they will bifurcate, they will do the segmentation, is a better word. They will segment it on the basis of geographical region. So geographical region they have bifurcated, so that what the company will do, company will bifurcate, company will do the segmentation on the basis of geographical area, and they will divide the sales force itself on the basis of geographical region. Suppose a company want to sell their product in, they understand my product is much, my product's demand in the town is very much high. Suppose in Mumbai, in town side, in the Kolaba and in those areas very much high. So what they are doing, they will not put very, I can say, very hard worker kind of sales force over there, because they know that demand is very much high over there. So anyhow my product is going, my product is reaching to the customer, my product is selling very well, it's selling is doing very well. So they will not ask over there a very hard person or very hardcore salesperson over there. What they will do, they will put that particular salesperson the region where sales is very much down and they want to push the sales over there. So there might be in the town side, we don't require this kind of person. So what they will do, they will take that particular person from there and they will put in the central line. Might be in the central line, we need to push the sales, we need a person who is very much, I can say, very much laborious, and he know that how to pitch the customer because he is very much experienced. So company will pull that particular person from town side and put into the central line. So now the company, now the person responsibility, salesperson responsibility, do the same works, do the same scenario and make this area aware of their product as they have done, as he has done in the town side. So the value of this kind of salesperson or value of this kind of sales force person is very much important in the organization. They become an asset for the organization because they know that this salesperson is very much very good in selling the product, into the market. So geographical region they will bifurcate on the basis of. Then company has a product line. Company has a different product line. Lot of product line company has. They have a example. Hindustan Unilever have a different example. I'm taking the Patanjali. Patanjali they have a FMCG first. They have a food. They have a Ayurveda. They have some products which is related to the I can say the worship, puja and all, agarbatti and all those products. So they have a product, very large product line, and they have a product almost about to more than 200 or 300 products. So they have a product line over there. So each and every product line have a different product. I have told you. So Salesforce is companies are not going to ask a single salesperson to work on the same all product line. So what the company will do? Company will bifurcate the Salesforce structure for different product line. They will choose 4 to 5% for 4 to 5% for their FMCG, 4 to 5% for their food, 4 to 5% for their Ayurveda, and 4 to 5% for their agarbatti and the worship puja model. So these kind of structure they have. What they will do? They will bifurcate. Patanjali like a company. Same I can say that for Hindustan Unilever they will have a different kind of product line. They have a FMCG market. I can say that they have a, this is FMCG company. They have a soap. They have a shampoos. They have a food. They have some other products. So they will bifurcate our entire their sales force in these product lines. So this is the way the company will define, or they can bifurcate. They will do segmentation on the basis of their product line. Then they have a marketing function. What exactly the marketing functions? So marketing functions in the sense companies are basically Salesforce and defined, product line has been defined. Then the second thing, company has to think about their marketing function, how they do market their product. So for marketing is also they will require a sales force because it is also done by the sales. So for marketing a product, see you have a 4 different. Suppose Patanjali has a 4 different product line. So all the 4 different product line is not possible to taken care by the single people. I have told you. So marketing campaign has been done for each and every product line. So Salesforce have been I can say that give them training on the basis of the product line. They will give you the specialization training in the sense some people are specialization in FMCG, some people are specialization in their food, some people are specialization in their Ayurvedic product. So these kind of product, when Patanjali has a very huge product line, very deep product line, so company will do marketing functions. Company will market each and every product line on the basis of Salesforce, and each and every Salesforce I can say they will bifurcate Salesforce and they will ask them to market my product line into the market. So they will do marketing function. They will market our industry. They will market. They will understand because Patanjali. No, see you can say that Patanjali is nowadays leading in the FMCG market. So they are not right now. They are not touching the profit, or they can say I can say that they are not here touch anyhow in the FMCG product like Hindustan Unilever and Procter & Gamble. But anyhow, they are touching the market. They are ruling in the market. In the future, might be they will rule in the market. So they market or industry they have to understand. Individual client or account. So they are also handling, they might handling a market or some industry. Like I have give you the product portfolio, on the basis of that you can handle this product line. Khatam. That's it, finish. Then individual client or account. So Salesforce structure. Individual, they have to handle some individual client. Suppose see here also they are doing B2B selling. So in the B2B selling, in the sense they are directly selling they have created the franchisee, and they are Patanjali is creating the franchisee, and they have distribution and dealership. They are directly selling to the product directly to the their their distributor. So these become so Salesforce has to handle only that particular dealer or that particular franchisee. So these area wise, I can say the area wise, so they become their client, they become their individual client, and they are handling these accounts. Basically these are the accounts for that particular company Patanjali, and the Salesforce will definitely work on those accounts. So they become a account for the Patanjali, and the sales structure, Salesforce team basically handling those accounts. So these are, I can say, the Salesforce structure, entire structure, how they are handling basically in the real-time organization. Then we have a traits and top sales performance. How you are going to give traits: strong, healthy self-esteem. You are do strong, healthy, and self-esteem. Only basis of that they can give you the performer. They have become a good performer. Can bounce back from the rejection. Might be they are rejected and they can come back again and they are doing the proper work. Sense of urgency and competitive. They have to understand urgency and competitiveness. Then only they can beat the market. Persuasive, assertive, and sociable. Willing to take, if you are not able to take the risk, it is difficult to become a sales performer. So you have to take the risk. Without risk, you cannot work anywhere, not even the sales, but you cannot work anywhere. So risk you have to take. Understand the complex concept. You have to understand the complex concept after on the basis of that your work. Creating in developing creative in developing situations. So you need to understand, you have to be creative while you're developing any product and all. Possess empathy. So these are some points, top sales performer. So training, how you training the sales force. So basically I have told you, when you hire a fresher or some person, so you need to give the training the sales force on the basis of their product line or on the basis of whatever they want. So these are some training includes in the company policies and practices. So they are going to give they will teach or they will train about the company's policies and the practices. They need to know about the company policies, and they can teach about the company policies and practices they are going to give them. They have to understand about the selling technique. They will teach you the selling technique, how you are going to sell this product. See, selling technique is not an easy job. Selling technique, how you influence the customer, how you educate the customer to buy your product, that is an important thing. So selling technique. Product knowledge, they will give you the entire product knowledge. So product knowledge, so these entire training is not a 1 or 2 day training. It will take around 10 to 15 days, might be a month. Because what the company will do, they will, suppose the company Johnson and Johnson company, I can give you an example. What they are doing, they will hire the people. They suppose you guys are hired in Mumbai, but the company will give you training in Chennai. So it is around 1 month training. It is around 1 month training. So you need to go to Chennai. Company will give you the accommodation, the food, each and everything, and you have to stay over there 1 month, and you need to take a training over there for 1 month. So the company profile and practices, they will give you the policies, and over there they give you the selling technique, how to sell your product, each and everything. They give you the product knowledge about the product. So because for each and every company, they if you hired by big company, they don't have a small product line. Like they have a big product line, just like I have given example of Patanjali and Hindustan Unilever. So they have to give you each and every product line example, because suppose they will give you the FMCG product knowledge, but they can't put you in Ayurveda. So in Patanjali I'm asking, so the same way they have to give you the product knowledge. Industry and customer characteristics, how the industry is going on, what is the characteristics of the customer to buy this kind of product. So each and everything. Then non-selling duties, what the non-selling duties, how you are not going to sell this product, why you are not going to sell the product, and duties, what the duties are going to be for these products. And also these all kind of stuff, these 5 training the sales for, these 5 points have been covered while you are training the sales for in the market. So this is very much important, how you selling the sales for. Then compensation, I have told you commission, combination plan and salary, whatever. So compensation is there may be some companies only work on the basis of commission, that they will give you only commission, they will not give you any salary. So whatever the product you are going to sell, on the basis of that you will get a commission. Some company working on this criteria, and some other working on the combination. They are going to give you salary as well as for commission both. So these depends. The combination plans is also available there, and some companies are not going to give you commission. They will only give you the salary. So in this case, where the company is only giving you the salary, so people are, my mentor sales force are not motivating much. They don't have a motivation point because they are not getting any compensation. So motivation has been come out from the mind of the I can say the sales force over here, and where they are combining both commission and salary, then motivation is pushing to the salesperson to sell more and more and more product. So this is depends how the company define the structure of the sales force. So compensating the sales force, how you're compensating? So there should be straight commission. I have told you the salesperson is paid some percentage when sales is made. So it's already defined by the company. If you're going to sell, suppose if you're going to sell of 1 lakh rupees in a month, you will get 1% around 1,000 rupees on that particular. So it is all defined by the company at the time of joining. They will give you the joining letter. There it has been written that you will get salary plus commission. Salary is your 10,000 or 15,000 or 20,000, 50,000 plus commission on every sales you will get 2% or 3%. They have written, they will give you like that. Second, there should be some this is a combination of both. And the second thing, state commission, where salesperson is paid only percentage. When the commission you will get, you will not getting less commission, you will getting very high compensation. Commission, like you will get around 10 to 20% or 30%. Sometimes they are getting commissions. My mean to say, when you are not getting salary, if you sell in a month, you are selling a 10 lakhs rupees product, you will get straight 20%, straight 20%. So 2 lakhs directly you will get. So commission is different. And then straight salary, the salesperson receives salary regarding the product sales productivity, whatever the sales you are doing. On the basis of that, you are getting a on the basis of that you are getting a straight salary. You are getting a straight salary over here. So straight salary is nothing but your salesperson receives the salary, whatever the salary has been determined or initially have been written by in your letter, that will give you the company. So state commission, state salary, and sometimes combination of both. It's both. Motivating the sales force. How you motivating the sales force? I have told you reward and incentive includes motivating a sales force is very much important. If you're not motivating your salesperson, so it is difficult to get a sales. It is very much difficult that you are getting a sales on a perfect time or a time basis, or whatever the KPI or KRA you have objective, I can say objective you have set for the customer, set for the sales force, you will get. So rewards and incentive, you have to give some rewards, you have to give some incentive to the customer, to the sales force, then only you will get the output. So ceremonies, you have to do some ceremonies over there. Ceremony, you need to invite the sales force, their family, and you need to give some in the ceremony you need to give award or something like that. Plaque, vacation, you have to send them vacation, you need to give them some I can say some coupons out of India tour, in this kind of stuff. Then merchandise, you need to directly give the merchandise ship directly to the sales force, so they can I can say that they can become independent, they can start selling their own. Hike pay, you can hike the pay of the consumer, That is also important. You can high the pay of the sales force or salesperson so that they can getting a good motivation, because see, somehow every person requires that pay. Why we are doing our job? Because of pay. So if you are getting high pay, a good pay, then obviously you will work hard because you motivated. Cash bonuses, you can work on the cash bonuses. Company can give you the cash bonuses if you're getting bonus on your work, on your target, then it is good, because if you're getting something, that is important. Stock option is also available nowadays. What the company is doing, who is already listed in a stock exchange, they are going to give the stock option directly to the I can say the sales force, sales people. So they are going to give the stock options. Most of the organization where top management are getting stocks or stock option, they are not getting directly to incentive on those kind of products. So they are getting stocks of that company. Tuition assistant, they are getting a tuition in the sense training. They are getting training assistance for that particular product, and when the company has come, so they are getting a training, and so that they can elevate themselves, they can push, company will pushing themselves. Product discounts, they are getting a product discounts if the company wants to, just like I can say the example, uh, Generally Mills kind of company. If you're working in a Generally Mills, and if you want to purchase some product from the Generally Mills, being an employee of Generally Mills, you will getting a discounts. So these kind of motivating factors, I can say, or motivating factor includes rewards and incentives. Key personality traits in the sales leader. How, what exactly the key personality? Effective sales leaders are who have assertive, possess ego drive. They have a positive ego, possess ego strength, taking risk, who's able to take the risk, who are innovative. Innovative is very much important. If you're a sales leader, you should be innovative, because you have to think innovative ways, different way to sell your product, because your final responsibility to do the sales for the company to the product. Have a sense of urgency. You need to understand the urgency of selling the product. You should be empathetic to understand the requirement, the urgency of the customer, and each and everything you have to. So these are the some effective sales leader. Uh, I can say the personality should be possessed by effective sales leader. Evaluating the sales force. How you evaluating? We have seen the evaluating or auditing the sales force. So with the help of these five parameters, we are evaluating the sales force. Sales volume. Sales volume in the sense how much sales volume the salesperson has sold for the organization. If the company is not able to sell, if the sales force is not able to sell the product directly to the market or directly to the consumer, it is difficult then. So you have to understand the sales volume, how much sales volume. So when the KPI has been set for, or when the objective has been set for the salesperson or sales force, this is how much sales volume you need to sell. So you need to understand this much sales volume you need to sell, these kind of stuff. The contribution to the profit, how much contribution they are, how much contributing they for the profit of the organization, how much profit they are doing for the organization. It is awesome. It is directly proportional to the sales volume. How much sales you are doing, on the basis of that, company is getting the profit. Call per order, how much calls you are getting per, how much order you are getting on every call. How much you, so you are, suppose I have told you in the cold calling, if you're doing 100 calls and only 5 calls in which you get an order, so calls per order is become 5%. So 5% only you are getting the order on the basis of calls you have done in entire day or entire week or entire month, whatever you can say that. Sales on profits per call. So how the profit or sales you have doing the in each and every call. So with the help of that, you might be evaluating. So how much sales you are doing, how much profits you are getting on the per call. So that is also important. Call percentage achieving goals. How the call percentage is achieving the goals. How these are happening. So call percentage is also achieving the goals when you're changing the calls, when you're getting more and more prospects, then only you can achieve the goals. So just like example they have given, we have taken the examples of car dealer recruit saleswoman at a mall, Wall Street Journal. So sources from here, and you can see that woman in a car says how the woman is selling a car. So ad for its Florida and Texas dealership, Asbury Automatic Group is actively recruiting saleswomen at the shopping malls. See why they have recruiting the saleswomen, because they have I can say the attractiveness to attract the customer, and they have a nice speaking quality because they can speak very positive, very calmly to the customers, so they can attract more and more sales for selling their cars and all. So the shopping malls, in the shopping mall you can see that most of the time they recruit the they recruit the women for sales. So they have recruited the sales women. 11% of the automotive sales force is a female. In contrast, 50% of retail industry employees are the female. You can see they have done the survey that 11% of the automotive sales force is a female. So you can understand out of 100, 11 females are there for car sales. So it is very much effective. It is very much impact on the sales volume of the car. And the 50% in the retail industry, I have told you, 50% are employed. 50% of employees are women in the retail industry itself. So you can understand how important, how the impactful of women's sales in the retail industry too. So this is very much important. Women influence 81% of a new auto purchase, and women may even be better at selling cars than men. So you can see this is the survey has been done by the different organization. So I can say that 81% of it. So the chances of influence the customer for selling a car by purchasing a car is more towards women as compared to the male. So women are more and more I can say that I can say attractive oriented, that they can sell, they can pitch properly for selling a product, they can pitch properly, they can attract more and more I can say the customer to sell the product. So I'm not telling that this all survey has been done. So most of the time you can see the 11% of automotive sales has been done by the women itself. So you can understand, and nowadays in the retail industry, women is also booming on the basis of Salesforce. So you can see these data has been taken by the US company. So they have done a lot of research on that, and then they have given this kind of data. The impact of technology on personal selling. You can see the impact of now the technology has changing day to day. So what exactly is the impact of technology in the personal selling now? The sales phone you have, this now don't require, we have a traditional phones, we have a sales phone. So from anywhere you can call to a customer, or you can do the cold calling, and you can start selling the product. So no need to the traditional sinful. If you have a technology, how the technology is I can say changing, how the technology is changing the scenario of personal selling, each and everything. So cell phone play an important role in this case. Sales phone, what they are doing, sales phone play an important role anywhere. If you're walking on the road, if you're somewhere in the boardroom, so you can take the call of the customer, or you can call them, each and everything you can do with the help of cell phone. Then second is a laptop. Laptop is very much important for any salesperson or for any salesperson, because presentation is there, product catalog is there. No need to take a nowadays for brochure or catalog of physical catalog or physical brochure. Nowadays laptops or e-catalog are available, so you need to take the e-catalog, you need to send the customer to the e-catalog, and on the basis of that you can start selling. The laptops is basically for presentation. I have told you the entire chunk of presentation, for I can say the steps of presentations, how you do the presentation, this is important. Then pages, it does now become obsolete, but yeah, initially it was very good. Then email is also play an important role, because nowadays communication is most of the time you cannot do through mobile, or you cannot do through somewhere else, audio or video, but email play an important role to reaching out to the customer. Then electronic organizer, some Skype and those stuff is also important. Then internet, which is very much important for these all stuffs. So these all are play an important role. It is impacting a lot. The impact of the technology of the personal selling a lot for these kind of personal selling in the personal selling. The function of sales management. So they what they are doing, result help in setting new goals or revising prior goals. So they are recruiting the people and they are doing the stuffs over there. So results and in setting new goals or revising prior goals. So they this is again a cycle function of a sales management. At a sales tool, technology can ease administrative burden, arm sales force to valuable information, track sales performance individually and company wide, enable. So these are 5 points over there in the. So starting with this set sales goals, I have told you each and every company setting a goals for and their employee, and on the basis of that they are doing. On the basis of that they are doing. I can say that on the sales goal, they are KPI. They are setting the objective for the particular company, and they on the basis of that they are hiring the people or setting a goals for them. Then create sales for a structure. We have seen recruiting and training, compensation and elevate. How so? These are 5 points which is very much important and which is cycling. So these are making the tools very easy and very comfortable. Yeah, continue. So we have seen the entire process, entire cycle. We have seen the sales goals, how we are doing, how we are creating a sales force structure, recruit and train, compensation and evaluation, we have seen all. So as a sales tools, technology can ease administrative burden. So it will easy to for administrative burden sales people with the valuable information. They are going to give valuable information to the sales people. Track sales performance individually and company wide. They are giving the company wide in, they are tracking the sales performance individually and company wide. They are enabling collaboration. They are doing the collaboration very enabling and make sense. Make sales management more effective. They are doing more effective the sales management. So this will complete the entire learning of the sales management, sales selling, and basically promotion, sales promotion. Now we are going to check about the sales promotion technique, how we are handling the sales promotion, and what exactly technique we are using. We are going in the next slides. So here technique of the sales promotion, what actually see, we have seen that sales promotion, different kind of sales promotion. We have seen the trade sales promotion, then we have seen about the relationship sales promotion, and what exactly the tactics we are going to technique we are going to use. We're gonna check over here. Flow of representation. What exactly the flow of presentation we are going to see over there. Introduction to sales promotion. We are going to define definition of sales promotion. Objective, techniques, conclusion and review of presentation, then bibliography little bit. So you can see the introduction of the sales promotion. So sales promotion is we have gone through the sales promotion a lot of times, but still we can go once again. Sales promotion is an important instrument in marketing lubricants the marketing efforts. Today sales promotion is necessity and not merely luxury or a fashion. It is an expenditure, it is an investment which can pay rich dividend. It is an integral part of the marketing effort. I have told you it is an integral part of the marketing effort. So whatever the sales we are doing, sales promotion basically pushing a kind of dividend you are going to give the customer. So this is all about the sales promotion is referred to the promotion activities other than personal salesmanship, advertising and publicity which stimulate consumer purchasing and dealer effectiveness. Example, display, exhibition and showrooms and demonstration and free samples. Each and everything we are working on a sales promotion. Coupons, we have seen the coupons, premiums, I have told you, contests and various other non-recruiting selling efforts, not in the ordinary routine. It is a plus ingredients in the marketing mix, whereas advertisement and personal salesmanship are essential and basic ingredients in the marketing mix. In short, sales promotion is a bridge or a connecting link covering the gap between advertisement and personal salesmanship, the two wings of a promotion. There is the two wings of promotion of the salesmanship we are seeing a lot. The manufacturer or wholesaler may have a good product, reasonable price, attractive package, etc. He may have a good sales force. He may have spent a lot of advertisement. Even then, he knows that the product may not sell by itself. He can get order from dealer or retailers, but many more things than order than the required to be achieved. The sales of the product has to be promoted through a number of influences at the place where the retailers and prospective product has to be promoted. So what is this saying that a manufacturer know that I will do the selling, I will sell my product with the help of dealer or distributor or channel sales, but my main target is to do the sales promotion, my sales promotion in different area where I'm not there, where I'm not going to check the product. So where I'm not right now, I'm not there, where I'm not going to check my product. where I'm not targeting my market. So they want to spread more market. They want to capture some more market. They want to spread their legs some other area also. In this case, the company, what the company will do, the company, manufacturer will promote their product on those area also with the help of sales promotion. Through a number of influences at the place where the retailers and prospective buyer must be attracted, you can see, or get even persuaded to buy your product. Sales promotion is a vital link between advertising and field selling. It aims at stimulating consumer purchasing at point of sale and dealers effectiveness at the retail channel or distribution, particularly because retailing is highly competitive field. So basically these things are doing in the retail. So definition of sales promotion as per the American Marketing Association defined, sales promotion is a specific sense refer to those sales activities that supplement both personal selling and the advertisement. So it is working on both personal as well as advertisement both, and coordinating them and help to make them effective, such as display shows and expositions, demonstration, and other non-recurrent selling effort in the ordinary routine. So we are not doing any recurrent routine. So this definition has been created by the American Marketing Association. Sales promotion moves the product towards the buyer. It is moving towards the buyer, while advertisement moves the buyer towards the product. Sales promotion moves so basically the sales promotion is more moving towards the buyer. Product is coming towards the buyer to buy the product, like that only, while advertisement moves the buyer. So while the advertisement attract the buyer, and sales promotion is products is moving and advertisement customer is moving. According to the George Hopkins, sales promotion is an organized effort applied to the selling job to secure the greatest effectiveness for advertisement and the dealer's help. So you're not doing any dealer's help, you're not doing advertisement and doing the dealer's advertisement to sell your product basically. So there is a different kind of I can say I have taken different kind of definitions from different kind of market guru. Sales promotion includes incentive offering. I have told you incentive offering the interest creating activity, which is generally short-term marketing events other than advertising, personal selling, publicity, and direct marketing. The purpose of sales promotion is to stimulate, motivate, and influence the purchase and other desired behavior, respective responses of the firm's customer. It depends on the firm's customer how they want to take the product, what exactly the incentive they require. So these kind of I can say issue has been given by the I can say that I can say the definition is given by the Johnson, L.K. Johnson. Sales promotion. Why we are using the sales promotion? Why we are not directly selling our product using advertisement and all? So sales promotion and publicity, when combined with advertisement, the personal selling programs really add up more than some of the parts. So here, advertisement and sales promotion, we are both combining. Sales promotion is that something extra. I mean to say 2 + 2 = 4, but we are giving 5, like that only. So it can arouse enthusiasm, create a buying mood, and spark on the immediate reaction from the customer. So basically sales promotion is, I have told you, for a short term, it is not for a long term. So it will immediately fetch the attention of the customer for that particular product. Dealer and the firm salesperson. Many sales promotion campaign involve the use of incentive or something in the of the financial is often though as special selling effort to accelerate sales. Point of purchase displays even a real pay of sales rising by 25 to 50% of even more. So point of purchase, it depends on the point of purchase, POP, what we have seen yesterday. It will display on there, and you can directly go there and understand the product requirement and understand the product, what exactly on the sales promotion you can buy the product. So you will get around 20 to 50% more. Objective of the sales promotion, you can see there is few objectives: increase sales volume. Obviously, what my main motive for the sales promotion, I can increase my sales volume. I need to sell more and more. That's why I have come into the sales promotion. Otherwise, no need. Why should I go for the sales promotion? So sales promotion is main objective: volume. I need to sell more and more. I need to sell in the bulk. Speed up the sales of slow moving products. So you can speed up the products. Some products are not moving fast in the market, basically in retail industry. So what they are doing, they are put those products on a sale. So when those products come on the sale, so people, it is fetching the attention of the people, and those products have been bought by the people. So they are speeding up the sales, slow sales of to the moving product, attractive new product and increase trial. So you can, the sales promotion is also can do for attractive, it is attracting the new product, and you can go for a trial over there. So this is also in the retail, basically it is on the retail industry also, only where you are attending, and you encourage repeat purchase. You are encouraging the people to come and again buy, because there is a sales promotion, so you come and buy the product. Motivate dealers. You are motivating the dealers. If you're doing sales promotion, so it will anyhow, dealer will come over there and they will buy the product. They will buy your product. So you are motivating the dealer with the help of sales promotion. To gain advantages, shelf space, you are getting advantages over there. To increase the store traffic, you can increase the store traffic. You know that when just like Big Bazaar Wednesday offer. So basically they are doing the sales promotion because they are getting more footfalls in the Big Bazaar. Improve relationship with the dealers. So you are doing, so in the dealership you are getting more and more good relationship with your dealer, because you are doing the sales promotion. To block competitors move. So sometimes when you are doing the sales promotion, you are blocking the competitors mind or competitors move. So competitors is not able to sell their product, because the same time, see, if the two competitor shop is there, when the two competitors are there, just like Shopper Stop is there or H&M is there. So H&M is if there is a sale in the Shopper Stop, there is a sale in the sales promotion is going on the Shopper Stop, and customer are not loyal. If they are not loyal to the brand H&M, they will directly come to the Shopper Stop to buy the product, because there is sales promotion is going on. So block the customer. So they have blocked the H&M to buy the product from there. So directly people will come over the Shopper Stop and they will buy the product, because there is a sales promotion. They are getting the product in a cheap rate, little bit cheap rate. Motivate sales force. So you are motivating the sales force while you're doing the sales promotion, because it become little easy for the sales force to sell the product, because people are welcome in the sales promotion directly, and they will buy the product. So it has become retail, in the retail shops, in the retail chain, or in the multi-retail, it's become little easy. Deflect customer attention so customer is not that time is also not bothered about the price, because they know, then this, if in normal days I am getting this product, suppose jeans, suppose a Lee jeans, any Levi's jeans, customer is getting on normal days in 3,000 to 4,000, and but in the sales promotion the same jeans he will getting around 15 to 1,600 around. The customer is also understand that I am getting 50% discount, so it is good for me. Why should I not buy the product at the time of discount itself? So the sales promotion also fetching the attention of the customer for that particular product and blocking the competitors move. So technique, these are some technique of the sales promotion. Dealers promotion. So you are basically, I have told you that most of the big company organization, those who are making dealers or distributors, so they are doing the promotion indirectly for the company. So company helping them to do the sales promotion. So they are doing the sales promotion, just like Bata. Bata, you know that Bata have doing the sales promotion a lot. Bata is directly not selling their product, but they have a different they have given the franchisee or kind of retail shop to different people. So they are using, but end of the day, it is selling of the product of the Bata. So they are doing the sales promotion over there. Consumer promotion, they are also consumer promotion in the sense they are attracting the consumer with their price, with their I can say what the price they are going to give over there, what on the basis of the price, on the basis of what do you call attention, customer attention on the on the particular product. So customer also getting benefit with the help of promotion. Sales from promotion, sales force are doing their promotion, they are getting the benefit from this promotion. Internal organization promotion, and then industrial promotion, each and everywhere you can see the 5 points over here, technique of the sales promotion. So first one is dealer promotion. It may include various schemes. Advertising material, the advertising material prepared by the company, I have told you, such as sign, banner, shells, signboard, etc. are distributed as sub-dealer to display purpose. So these advertisement material for the dealer are given by the company itself. So company, what the company will do, company will give to advertisement products, signboard, each and everything directly to the dealer. So every advertisement material has come directly to the dealer, so they will start dealing. So there is the expenses which have been taken care by the dealer to directly taken care by the company itself. Then a store demonstration, each and everything, the appraisal, the personal demonstration is good to introduce a new product of a peculiar advantage can be highlighted, and the consumer's doubt cleared. It can be used to testimulate an old product. A good demonstration with a great deal of action will draw heavy crowd into the store, will attract attention to the product. So a store demonstration, in the sense they are getting a good crowd in the store and the company are selling their product properly. So this is also a great advantage of doing the sales promotion. The store demonstration are basically it is done by the company itself. You only need to purchase a shop or retail shop, the company will come over there, just like Bata or some other big brands, they will come over there and they will demonstrate their product in the shelf itself properly. So these benefits. The special display ensures these are seasonal in character and could be arranged in elaborate manner and for the product of the company. Usually these are arranged along with the trade fairs and exhibitions. So specials are also can done by the dealer or developer, but they are doing for the special trade shows and all over there. Dealer contest. So dealer also doing the contest. This is the direct way to increasing the sales. It is conducted by the manufacturer at the wholesaler or a retailer level. Such contest may take from the window display, internal store display, sales contest, etc. The winners are rewarded either in cash or in some other interesting forms. The certainty involves financial commitment. So dealer contest, they are doing the contest on the basis of different requirement, and they will do sales contest, window display, such contests are there. So they will do these kind of stuff, and on the basis of that they are getting the financial commitments and all, and they will getting cash rewards and all, or some financial commitments. Then we have a dealer premia. The dealer is offered a gift. Dealer is offered a gift every time he purchases a given number of units of the company's brand. So every time when he purchases a gift, he is getting some offer. And the scheme is also financial in nature, as a dealer is given cash discount for such. So whenever the company is selling the product to the dealer, he is getting some discount. Basically, he is getting a discount on the product, and he is getting discount on the purchase, each and every purchase. So that the dealer's margin to sell the product directly to the end consumer has become increased. Because suppose product is 100 rupees, dealer is getting in 80, suppose 70 rupees. In the discount rate, it is getting a 70 rupees, but he's selling the same product to the consumer 110 or 120 rupees. So overall profit becomes 50 rupees. So this is the way, because the cost to the company is different, but dealer is getting on more discount on the cost to the company also. If the company is selling that particular product to manufacturer is selling the product suppose in 100 rupees, but dealer want that product in 70 rupees because he's a dealer of that particular product. So he's dealing with the company. So 70 rupees he's getting from the manufacturer, and he's selling that product to a retailer in 120 rupees. So overall dealer profit is 30 rupees from the manufacturer and 20 rupees from the retailer. So overall profit of the dealer is become around 50 rupees. So this is the way dealer getting the profit over here. So consumer promotion, the consumer or user promotion technique at the various devices directly used to motivate and stimulate the consumer towards larger purchase. Consumer, they are motivating the consumer, they are promoting so the consumer can purchase more and more for larger purchase. The technique may be executed by house to house visit of the customer or by the visiting their, either they are visiting the houses or either they are visiting the offices, or by distributing them to the shops of the middleman. Some important consumer user promotion technique are briefly stated. There are some techniques just like coupons. So coupons are given to the a chit, stated value kind of chit. Coupon is nothing but a chit. Are given directly to the customer, consumer. These coupons are in most cases kept inside the package. I have told you this is inside the package. The consumer may receive a price reduction of the stated value of the coupon at the time of purchase. So whenever he is going to purchase, he can utilize that coupon in the next purchase and he will get the discount on the product. So this is kind of promotion for the customer. Coupons, number one. Number two, price of offer, also known as bargain offer. You are having a price to price offer in which you selling the product on the price, you are not getting any benefit like that. So this offer is intended to stimulate the sales during the slump season. In this method, the customer is offered a reduction from the printed price list. Whatever the price list has been written, you are getting price less than that also. So price from the printed price, it is also used when a substitute or competing product enters into market. So it is when the substitute products enter into market, then only we are getting this kind of price. So this is a kind of bargain, a kind of price space, which is called price of offer. Money refund offer. An offer usually stated on the manufacturer will return within a stated period, part or all of the purchase money, all of the purchaser's money, if he is not completely satisfied with the product. See, money refund offer in the sense, if the company is not if the customer is not satisfied with the product, company will offer, manufacturer will offer entire money back. So this is for money refund offer. Price of offer, money refund offer, this is all for customer promotion. Right now I'm stopping over here because we don't have much time over here. So we can continue from here next class onwards. So almost we have completed 19 slides and some slides are there, so we will complete in the next class. So till now we have learned about, if you are going to check, we have learned in the first slide, in the first PPT presentation, we have seen about the sales promotion, technique of the sales promotion. Now in the sales promotion we have seen in the basically today we have learned about the selling, how we do the personal selling and what the steps are involved in the personal selling, from initially generating leads, then we have a how we are going to from generating leads to till setting a goals. I can say that closing the deal, we have a different kind of steps over there. So I have told you generating leads, and we are doing cold calling, advertisements, printing, each and everything are involved over there. Then second thing, we have seen the structure of an organization related to the sales force, how the sales force is play an important role in the organization, and what exactly the target you are going to set for the sales goal, KPI and KRA. So these stuff objective we have seen. We have seen then how we motivate the sales force using compensation. We are using compensation. We are using some different kind of salaries. How we are providing the salaries them, and after the how we are motivating them. There is a different motivating factor over there for the sales force. These things we have seen. At last, we have seen how the sales force are working and different criteria. I meant to say how the company bifurcate in the geographical area on the basis of geographical area, on the basis of product mix. So these things we have seen. So these things we have seen over there. And how each and every Product, we have seen, I have given an example of Patanjali and HUL, how the Patanjali is have a different kind of product mix over there, and how the product mix, how they bifurcate their I can say that sales force on the basis of geographical area, product mix, and other different kind on the basis of different